San Francisco, in Spanish for Saint Francis, is a cultural, commercial, and financial center in the U.S. state of California. Located in Northern California, San Francisco is the 17th most populous city proper in the United States and the fourth most populous in California, with 874,000 residents as of 2020. It covers an area of about 47 square miles, 121 square kilometers, mostly at the north end of the San Francisco Peninsula in the San Francisco Bay Area, making it the second most densely populated large U.S. city and the fifth most densely populated U.S. county, behind only 4 of the 5 New York City boroughs. The city is the 12th largest metropolitan statistical area in the United States with 4.7 million residents and the fourth largest by economic output with a GDP of 592 billion in 2019. San Francisco was founded on June 29, 1776, when colonists from Spain established the Presidio of San Francisco at the Golden Gate and Mission San Francisco de Asís, a few miles away, both named for Francis of Assisi. The California Gold Rush of 1849 brought rapid growth, making it the largest city on the West Coast at the time. After 3/4 of the city was destroyed by the 1906 earthquake and fire, it was quickly rebuilt, hosting the Panama Pacific International Exposition 9 years later. In World War II, it was a major port of embarkation for service members shipping out to the Pacific Theater. It then became the birthplace of the United Nations in 1945. A popular tourist destination, San Francisco is known for its cool summers, fog, steep rolling hills, eclectic mix of architecture, and landmarks, including the Golden Gate Bridge, cable cars, the former Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, Fisherman's Wharf, and its Chinatown district. San Francisco is also the headquarters of companies such as Wells Fargo, Twitter, Block, Airbnb, Levi Strauss & Company, Gap Inc., Salesforce, Dropbox, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, Uber, and Lyft. There are more than 50 hills within the city limits. Some neighborhoods are named after the hill on which they are situated, including Nob Hill, Potrero Hill, and Russian Hill. Near the geographic center of the city, southwest of the downtown area, are a series of less densely populated hills. Twin Peaks, a pair of hills forming one of the city's highest points, forms an overlook spot. San Francisco's tallest hill, Mount Davidson, is capped with a 31-meter tall cross built in 1934. Dominating this area is Sutro Tower, a large red and white radio and television transmission tower. San Francisco has a warm summer Mediterranean climate, characteristic of California's coast, with moist, mild winters and dry summers. San Francisco's weather is strongly influenced by the cool currents of the Pacific Ocean on the west side of the city and the water of San Francisco Bay to the north and east. The year's warmest month, on average, is September, and on average October is warmer than July, especially in daytime. San Francisco has several prominent Chinese, Mexican, and Filipino neighborhoods, including Chinatown and the Mission District. Research collected on the immigrant clusters in the city show that more than half of the Asian population in San Francisco is either Chinese-born, 40%, or Philippine-born, 13%, and of the Mexican population, 21% were Mexican-born, meaning these are people who recently immigrated to the United States. Between the years of 1990 and 2000, the number of foreign-born residents increased from 33% to nearly 40%. During this same time period, the San Francisco metropolitan area received 850,000 immigrants, ranking third in the United States after Los Angeles and New York. Homelessness, historically, has been a major problem in the city and remains a growing problem in modern times. More than 8,000 homeless people were counted in San Francisco 2019 point in Time Street and shelter count. This was an increase of more than 70% over the 2017 count of 6,800 people. Some of the most popular tourist attractions in San Francisco, noted by the Travel Channel, include the Golden Gate Bridge and Alamo Square Park. There is also Lombard Street, but the tourists also visit Pier 39, which offers dining, shopping, entertainment, and views of the bay, sunbathing seals, and the famous Alcatraz Island. San Francisco also offers tourists cultural and unique nightlife in its neighborhoods.
Pick me up in San Francisco. Wake me up in San Francisco. That's the place where I belong. Open my eyes and let's start talking. We'll preach to the choir before dawn. Driving in over the Bay Bridge, up Route 5 from Los Angeles, down 101 to the Golden Gate, into SFO on a big jet plane. I'm feeling safe now that I'm home. I'm feeling safe now that I'm home. Wake me up We'll crawl our way back to the mission and to the kitchen table to discuss it all. One more night to work our way toward God. One more night to work our way toward God. Wake me up in San Francisco. That's the place where I belong. Open my eyes and let's start talking. We'll preach to the choir before dawn. Wake me up in San Francisco. That's the place where I belong. Open my eyes and let's start talking. We'll preach to the choir before dawn. Going home, going home. Everywhere is my home with those steeples. They will roll me around. Wake me up in San Francisco. That's the place where I belong. Open my eyes and let's start talking. We'll preach to the choir before dawn. Wake me up in San Francisco. That's the place where I belong. Open my eyes and let's start talking. We'll preach to the choir before dawn. Wake me up in San Francisco. Wake me up in San Francisco. Wake me up in San Francisco. Wake me up in San Francisco.
First song is by Johnny Cash. It's about killing a man and going to prison, old school country, and then aggressive rock and roll.